I'm Marissa Meyer, and today I'm going to be reading a short snippet from my new novel, Gilded, which is a retelling of Rumpelstiltskin. In the scene that I'm going to be reading from, the main character, Serilda, has just encountered the leader of the wild hunt. She blinked up at the horse who had come to a halt mere steps away from where she had just lain. A black war horse, nostrils blowing great clouds of steam. Its rider was cast in moonlight, beautiful and terrible at once, with silver-tinted skin and eyes the color of thin ice over a deep lake, and long black hair that hung loose around his shoulders. He wore fine leather armor, with two thin belts at his hips holding an assortment of knives and a curved horn. A quiver of arrows jutted over one shoulder. He had the air of a king, confident in his control of the beast beneath him, sure in the respect he commanded from anyone who crossed his path. He was dangerous. He was glorious. He was not alone. There were at least 24 other horses, each one black as coal, but for their lightning white manes and tails. Each bore a rider, men and women, young and old, some dressed in fine robes, others in tattered rags. Some were ghosts. She could tell from the way their silhouettes blurred against the night sky. Others were dark ones, recognized by their unearthly beauty, immortal demons who had long ago escaped from Erlking and their once master, the god of death. And they were all watching her. The hounds, too. They had healed to the leader's command and were now pacing hungrily at the back of the hunt, awaiting their next order. Serilda looked back up at the leader. She knew who he was, but she dared not think the name in her thoughts for fear she might be right. He peered into her, through her, with the exact same look one gives a flea-ridden mutt who has just stolen one's supper. In which direction have they gone? Serilda shivered. His voice, serene, cutting. If he'd bothered to speak poetry to her, rather than a simple question, she would have been ensorcelled already. As it was, she found herself managing to shake away some of the spell his presence had cast, remembering the moss maidens, who were even now mere feet away from her, hidden beneath the cellar door, and her father, hopefully still fast asleep inside the house. She was alone, trapped in the attention of this being who was more demon than man. Thank you. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, and I hope that you will enjoy Gilded.